They're all dead. Don't have to wait this time. 'Cause I'm giving up on my sense of control.
This episode of the Reset Button is brought to you by Far Eastern Shore Winery. It's good. The Reset Button returns. God damn it, we're back. The Summer Sampler Series kicks off. What's going on, Tannen? Man to my left, it's not the Reset Button without Tannen. How you been? Where can I catch you?
Well, things have been a little crazy, as I talked about earlier, and I'll delve into that a little bit. I might have some new stand-up comedy material finally in my life, because, you know, some of the best things you can ever write about are things you've experienced. Anyway, though, you can catch me at OTannensBomb at Twitter, even though I never use it. Also, you can catch us both at our Facebook site, Reset Button with Tannen and Travis. Travis is now actually seen on Instagram. He is now at HibickyTMD. There is no "the" on there. I did not fuck that up. Outside of that, you know, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out all the other great things on the channel. Travis is usually better at listening to them than I am. Ooh, that could be my DoorDash if you heard that.
Your gizzards are here. This guy gets chicken gizzards at 2 a.m.
Hey, if they're delivered to your door, don't ask for no more.
Soul food for Tannen. And brand new, amazing art and logo done by the man, Optic Decay.
Oh, yeah.
New merch coming. My God, I was blown away. It's frame worthy. It's great. Look for that soon. New Reset Button shirt at unionsmack.bigcartel.com. Sorry if I'm a little sloppy. It's been the wine sampler episode.
Yes, we had a wine tasting earlier.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm a little wined out. Getting there.
Now I'm winding down, bro.
So yeah, we obviously everyone knows we both work at the same place, liquor store. Wine rep comes in for one of the local wines. I got some samples for you. Take home, you and the employees. Little did I know by samples you meant like 15 whole bottles of like pretty damn good wine.
Really damn good wine. In fact, I'm sipping some now. Yes, this episode is brought to you by Far Eastern Shore Winery.
Yeah.
Making the best and handcrafted wines for the past 2 decades.
Not Far East Winery. Sorry for my little subtle racism.
Far Eastern Shore
at the beginning.
Winery.
No Chinamen involved. Just good old Maryland boys making this.
Did I tell you about that term? Anyway,
what's your favorite flavor? The blush? We got to say the blush, right?
I'd say the blush definitely. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back. This flavor right here, when I first tried it, I didn't like it. This is the Mandarin. This is that orangey.
Yeah, but
chocolate.
You've made a couple laps by now. You're not really tasting things.
Now my palate has been adjusted to the fineness of this great and chocolatey orange wine.
It's gross. It's so gross.
Tastes like one of those orange chocolate things. You know what I'm talking about.
I would rather play Haunted Castle for another hour straight than have to have another drink of that terrible wine.
You want to sip a root?
No.
No sip?
No. Hey, I will say, as far as like deals, when I went to Nashville and stuff, found this bar with $4 pitchers of beer.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Well, I didn't tell the listeners that.
No.
It was Natty Light, but after a while, it doesn't matter.
Hey, when I was young, it was 50 cents a pitcher.
Oh God, those fucking
50
guys.
50 cent night, man.
I went through that today with a cigarette, old man. Man, when I was a kid, you get 2 of these for $4.
Oh yeah,
$12.
There's another cigarette man actually came into me too, and he was just like, I remember when they was 50 cents from the cigarette machine at the laundromat. And I was just like, wow, how old were you then? And he was like, oh, I was about 8.
Yeah.
Good on you for making it this far. 50-cent cigarette days when you were 8 years old, man.
50 cents flat.
Oh!
we get that, and two other people. Hashtag Gary sucks. You want to know why Gary sucks this week?
Oh, why is that?
So I sent him the last episode we did, talking about Smash Brothers, time-stamped it for him and all that, why Gary sucked for using Jigglypuff all the time. I sent him the message that timestamp on Facebook. You know what he sent me back? You'll never fucking believe this. I wanted to save this for the show to get your organic reaction.
Oh, wow.
I already heard what you guys said, but I don't want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Gary listens to the show!
Oh!
You listen!
You do listen!
You fucking listen!
You do listen!
Who knew?
Man,
I can never imagine some elitist like Gary listening to our little show.
Dude, you do love us. Oh man, my heart's warm now. Or maybe that's the wine.
Mine too. Hashtag Gary sucks. That's the reason Gary sucks this week, because he's a closet reset button fan. And I'll show you the message if you don't believe me later.
Oh no, I believe you.
We have no format, shocker. I don't know what the fuck's going on in really the gaming news.
Well, apparently, okay, so you know how the GTA trilogy thing was apparently a rumor?
Yeah.
And then it resurfaced on a couple of, like, the bigger gaming sites that, no, it's real. And I don't know. I don't think it's needed. I think it would be really cool, but I don't think it's needed. I would rather have original Red Dead, like I said, carry on. Like, you could beat Red Dead 2 and it'll just go right into Red Dead.
Yeah.
I would rather have that kind of a remake at this point than go through. You know, I just can't imagine Grand Theft Auto 3 with, like, you know, GTA 5-esque graphics.
Yeah.
And your Clyde, you know,
it takes the shitty charm away.
Yeah, with no voice, and it's not. The thing about Grand Theft Auto 3 was, you know, you would run away. You kind of looked like a Looney Tunes guy running away from shit, and like the way people died, it was so cartoony, and this weird 3D realistic sort of world that you know, I just think making it too realistic is just going to take away from its charm.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Can we cut the shit about GTA 3 real quick? Hot take. You come at me, anyone. It's not a good game. It was a trailblazing revolutionary game.
Yeah.
It's not a good game. That last fucking mission with the chopper.
Oh, Jesus. And you have to, like, shoot it a billion times.
Impossible. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't
I've
do it.
never beaten 3.
You had to do... Oh,
with cheats, I beat
I was about to say without cheats. Yeah, I've never beaten it without cheats. I definitely cheated my fucking ass off to beat 3.
For me, GTA starts with Vice City. What I would like to see, if they're going to do this, I agree. It's not needed. Remake the first 2, the overhead ones.
Ooh,
do that.
Yeah,
let us get to know those
characters a little bit more. Yeah,
exactly. Those aren't bad games for what they are. But, but you can't compare.
Again, no. They were trailed. Like, they actually are kind of shitty games. I mean, I played the original Grand Theft Auto not too long ago off of my PS Mini.
Age like milk.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was still fun, but I'm not doing any missions. I'm just going around just creating havoc.
Yeah.
You know, like when I played GTA 2 for the first time.
I still remember the commercial for GTA 2 as a kid. Just a little GTA 2. I don't know why. It's just embedded.
Huh.
But I never played it when I was a kid. And that's why I was, yeah.
I mean, well, I didn't get it until I was like, it was right before the PS2 had come out. PS2 rather. So it was in like 2000, and no, like there was it was on Greatest Hits. I got it for like $20.
Yeah. And
there was an ad for Grand Theft Auto 3 in the fucking case. You know, and to me it looked like, oh dude, this is GTA 2, but it's 3D.
Yeah.
Like, this is how I want it, you know.
Should they, let me pose you this question, not to put you on the spot. Should they have waited till the technology was there?
No.
You think they did right?
I think they did
just kind of dabble.
Because
there was a market.
And also they created the evolution of it anyway.
Right.
You know, because in a way, the first 2 GTA games and London were sandbox games. They were just overhead.
Yeah.
You know, and it was kind of weird to play it sometimes. Sometimes you would get lost in the way that you're doing your turning and stuff, but.
It was like Dick Tracy, but Dick Tracy that worked.
Yeah. And I think also, as far as, like, I think that's why Grand Theft Auto 3 got away with what it did with the ultra-violence. because the first two were so ultra violent, but they were overhead. You couldn't really
Sprites.
see. Yeah, they couldn't really see what was going on with those little sprites.
Yeah.
Parents couldn't bitch too much. They bitched, but they were like, it's,
And we were far past like the Mortal Kombat 2 outrage and stuff
Yeah.
like that. People
Yeah.
kind of settled into that.
Now, when 3 came out, though, whole shit, that
Yeah.
created a whole big
Blowjobs, drugs.
Well, no, there was no blowjobs.
Well,
Remember,
but
you
it
would-
was
Yo,
the car.
The car would bounce.
Use
but
your imagination.
The car would bounce, but then you could even do the freestyle camera, and they're just sitting there doing nothing in the seats. It was
My, how
hilarious.
technology has evolved since
You
then.
know, now you're getting a blowjob in a car.
Christ,
like,
now you can hit B to do a bukkake, for Christ's sakes.
Christ, I almost
Don't spit out that free wine and waste the free wine, Tanner.
Yeah, but I almost spit it on you, and you were like, "I'm not even tasting that shit."
No, I'm really glad you said that because then we edited. We'll pull the curtain back. We edited that out last episode. We talked
Yeah.
about that, but then we found out it was a rumor. We thought it was confirmed. I actually totally agree, and I'm glad you said that. I don't think it's needed, especially for like San Andreas.
Yeah,
You know, like-
actually, I think if you were to do an overhaul on a game, San
San
Andreas should
Andreas?
be it because the map was huge.
Right.
That game was endless. You
And there's
know-
already voices.
Yeah, you already have the voices for it. Do an overhaul on that game because that game was fucking amazing. I don't think 3 really needs it. I think 3 just has its own thing going on. Vice City would be fun, but that map was so small.
Yeah.
You know, but dude, San Andreas overhaul. Oh my god, that would be fucking amazing.
We talked about it in the Never No Ears Will Hear It Ever edited version. How the licensing with the soundtrack is so
fucked.
quintessential to have Vice City be Vice City. You need that soundtrack.
Yeah, but how it ended up getting pulled, a
Yeah.
lot of it, you know. I think even they lost the rights to even have Billie Jean in the new versions now. And that was one of the best things about when you first finally get your gameplay and you hop on
Yeah.
that fucking Vespa and Billie Jean is playing.
Yeah.
You know, like that was like just it felt so iconic. It was just like holy shit, I am in the 80s. Like
It's not like now when you play a game that's like Mafia 3, how it was set in like the 60s or whatever. The graphics and shit are so good now. You get fenced in that you're in the past just based on visuals and all that. But I feel like the visuals weren't quite there yet for Vice City. That's why the soundtrack was so important to make you feel like you went back in a time machine.
yeah.
You know? Tannen's waiting on his DoorDash, guy. Is it here?
Yeah. No, he's not.
No?
Sorry to disrupt that. Also, I was
I'm excited for you to get those gizzards.
well, I was tired of also my phone announcing that I had mail.
Do you want to tell the people what your meal was you ordered tonight?
Tonight I ordered the chicken gizzard dinner from a local joint called Buyer Stop and Go. And yes, chicken gizzards. A lot of people are scratching their head. What are chicken gizzards? I don't know. Google them. They're fucking amazing.
I like chicken livers, but I've never had chicken gizzards.
You can try one of mine. They're very gristly.
I don't know if it's going to agree with the 15 bottles of wine that are sitting in my
You're going to
stomach.
probably eat one and be like, I want like the rest of them. I'm going to be like, no, dude.
Well, I say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be like Terry, you know. Give me those. Hey, brother, give me those chicken gizzards.
I don't do gizzards, man.
Ooh, Dasher is nearby. He's 2 to 4 minutes away.
I had a raw deal with gizzards once, man. Me and Jerry Sags, dude, went down to Daytona Beach, man. 3 gizzards a pop, dude. One of us left on our own accord. The other,
Yeah, my Dasher Malik will be here in 2 to 4 minutes. I'm so excited.
Way to dox Malik, Tannen.
I don't know. I mean, it's just his first name.
What you been playing this week, Tannen?
Actually, I've been playing a shit ton of Smash Brothers. You got me into that.
Same.
Motherfucker,
We're playing the same
you
thing
got
this
me
week.
into it.
I even texted you there, like, dude, I'm going to have to play something else, because all I've been doing is playing Smash.
Yeah, that's all I've been playing. I was up until like 5 o'clock in the morning fucking playing Smash Brothers the other night.
Spirits, unlocking
Yeah,
spirits.
doing spirits.
Yeah,
and
same.
sometimes I would get so frustrated because you know you're limited on your characters, so you can't just go to stuff. I did start playing online too, and
It's not. I gave the online shit last episode. I fucked with it more. It's not. I think they patched some shit on the servers. Not perfect, but not dog shit.
how do we join each other's games whenever we're just separate though? Remember?
You did that when you were here last night. It's like local.
No.
Oh, separate, like with other people.
No, I mean like, yeah, it's a stupid question, people, and you guys are gonna be like, "Well, Tune's a dumbass," but like, yeah, the what was it last night? I was like, or the night before, I was like, "Dude, I want to join your game." Like,
Yeah.
Because I was playing and I saw Travis got online and was playing Smash Brothers, and I'm like, oh, motherfucker, like, you know, and then I'm like, wait, I can't find you. It's not like Mortal Kombat where I can be like, friend invite.
I think it's like the actual like server name or something.
It's fucking stupid.
It's a bunch of random numbers and letters. You know what's frustrating about the spirits? Beating an advanced or an ace spirit, busting your ass to beat it, and then the fucking spinny thing where you gotta shoot it and you miss.
Yeah.
And you've run out of all your slowdown points. But I've gotten some kick-ass spirits so far. Do you have everyone unlocked?
Your order was dropped off.
He's going to get his order. I guess I'll fill in the gaps while Tana gets his order. I've really enjoyed I got to be honest with everyone. This has got to be. It's called Ultimate for a reason. It's got to be the best Smash ever made. I mean, they just perfected everything. Yes, there's some people in here that feel a little OP. Some things could be nerfed, but at the end of the day, it's Smash. Like we said last episode, I've yet to play a bad Smash Brothers game, and the streak continues with this one. A lot of characters I didn't really get to mess with a lot on the Wii U because on the Wii U I didn't. Chicken gizzard time. All right.
All right, you never had one before.
Reminds me of alligator. It's like chewy and
Oh, good.
pretty good.
I'll hold off because I'm not going to sit here and...
Now it's turning to ASMR on the show. So chewy. Is your name Han? Because I'm chewy. Oh my
yeah.
God. Decompose in my mouth.
Yeah, I actually love Bar Stop and Go because that's the closest that they get to how my mom makes them. So...
Nothing like chasing a gizzard down with some nice white wine.
Fuck yeah, man. We're fancy.
Anyway, while you're getting your order, I was saying, I feel like this is called Ultimate for a reason. It's taking the cake as my favorite Smash. It's the best Smash ever made.
It's all Smashes kind of combined. Like, that's it.
And
like,
this is it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the road, like Boys to Men. I was saying, there's some characters on here that I never got to mess with before because I bought like one DLC on the Wii U. That was Ryu. So like Corinne now, Cloud.
Yeah.
A lot of people I never... Cloud's awesome. But so is Corinne. So are a lot of these characters are underrated, don't get enough love, I feel like. I know there's a million goddamn Fire Emblem characters, and they all kind of pretty much play the same.
Yeah.
You know, they did go way overboard.
Have you made your Mii Fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I made mine too.
I also bought the Bomberman Mii
Oh yeah, I saw that.
for like 75 cents. It's on sale. So that was cool. There's like a Dante one from Devil May Cry, skip for your Mii. There's all kinds of them.
Yeah, like it's kind of it is definitely a limitless game, and I really don't think they're gonna stop releasing DLC for it. I know they originally said they were only gonna do.
Well, there's one left, one character.
Oh, there's just one character.
That's it. The second set, and that's it.
Oh, there's a set, or is it just one character?
There's one. This is the second batch of characters, and this is it for this set.
Yeah.
Now there could be a third one,
Yeah.
but that's very unlikely.
I mean, with an update, they can always do whatever the hell they want.
You know what I don't get is, and I get it, you know, I'm as sick of the Fire Emblem characters as you and the next person. But when they announce these DLC characters, and if it's a first-party character, people immediately get pissed off. What the fuck do you expect?
Yeah.
It's Nintendo. Of course there's going to be first-party characters in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sick of hearing that the final DLC needs to be Waluigi. Why I don't think it's going to be Waluigi is because Waluigi is already like an assist spirit in the game. You know? Who do you think the last should be?
The ultimate last character.
If this is it, who should it be? It's tough.
It is tough, and I think we're missing some other folks too. Like, why is it? You know how we have Young Link and we have Toon Link? Why don't we have Paper Mario? Where's he at?
Yeah.
You know, like just these different versions of the different characters. That's why I really don't think it's going to stop anytime soon, unless they come out with unless they will come out with another Smash game, which will have everything of Ultimate, but it'll be like Super Mega Ultimate.
We've seen this happen with Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Yeah.
We've seen this happen time and time again. I feel like there will be another one too.
Yeah. I mean, with the licensing deals and the fact that there's so many other companies making money, Rare's making money off of it with the Banjo-Kazooie shit. Square is making money off of it with the Final Fantasy characters, which I'm really surprised we haven't seen more characters from, like, playable characters from like 6 and 7. You could have more characters. Of course, we have, like, Tifa outfits and shit, but why don't we have, like Sid could be a playable character.
Sid makes sense because Sid's like the recurring. He's like a different Sid in every
game. But I mean, Sid from 7 specifically there too with the spear and stuff. There's just
imagine if they put in Sid from 8.
I mean, I'm really surprised we haven't seen any like Chrono
Trigger.
No, not Chrono Trigger. And this isn't Square related. This is come on, man. Oh God!
RPG,
Soul Blade, not Soul Blade.
Soul Calibur characters.
Yeah, Soul Calibur characters. Why not? Why haven't we seen any of them?
Put Voldo in Smash.
Oh God. I was thinking more like Killik or
just like Nightmare.
What's his name? Yeah, Nightmare, definitely. But it's just one of those things like or more Konami characters just for the hell of it.
Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah. Or, I mean...
I know that's Capcom, and he was in MVC3, but...
This is far-fetching, but why not the cop from Silent Hill?
And I know he's an assist spirit in the game, but Shovel Knight would have made so much sense.
Shovel Knight would have...
He really would have.
Yeah. I mean, there's just...
Knuckles and Tails!
It's a game that definitely has so much endless potential. It just depends on how much Nintendo wants to share licensing.
Yeah.
And that's really what it comes down to. And how much the other companies want to share their licensing, though, too. I think only time will tell. Eventually, what was that arcade fighter game that people made out of an emulator, and they had, it's like a billion different characters.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You could even have, Peter from Family Guy in it and stuff. Yeah. Eventually, who knows? Maybe Smash will be like that. There's still a future for Smash Brothers, and God knows what Nintendo has up their sleeves for any more systems. They're constantly pulling some kind of idea out of their ass. It's just as long as it's not too gimmicky. I think this was making the Switch very successful too. Is the fact that they went ahead and ran with their handheld content. They're so successful with handhelds. And they made it transition so easy to the big screen.
Yeah.
It was like they finally realized, like what we were doing with the Super Game Boy, why don't we go ahead, or even the Game Boy Player, let's go ahead and just make this thing be seamless.
Yeah. What are some first-party Nintendo characters that have never made it that, quite frankly, shocked you that never made it? Because for me, Toad, Birdo.
Yeah, Birdo.
You could maybe say Wart. I mean, there's
Oh, yeah, Wart would have been a good one.
There's a lot of guys.
Daisy's not even
Shy Guy?
Daisy's not a fighter.
Daisy's a fighter.
Oh, she is?
She's an ultimate.
Oh, shit. Okay, never mind.
Which is dumb.
Daisy. But still, they have all these characters. Waluigi isn't a fighter.
Well, he's the one... Waluigi's the one that the fanboys and the fangirls fucking jizz everywhere just to mention that he might be in it.
Yeah.
And I get it, but I'm not hyped for Waluigi.
Yeah, but
if Wario wasn't in it by now, right? Wario, and it would be...
Wario made it to the Wii version, though. That's where he started.
Right, but I'm saying if he had never made it and we're still waiting on Wario now, I would be like that for Wario, because I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but Waluigi's still, dude, he is a Mario Kart favorite.
Yeah.
So,
Not for me. Never a Waluigi guy.
Oh, wow.
Sorry. My Mario Kart racer is Koopa Troopa, so... Basic bits Travis.
Well, Koopa Troopa, is he a fighter?
No.
Yeah,
there's
there you go.
But they put fucking Piranha Plant as a DLC.
Yeah, exactly.
That was great though, because that was just them trolling all the Waluigi dorks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want? Okay.
Well, maybe as a Koopa Trooper fan, you should feel trolled now too.
I'm not that worried about it. Here's the biggest question to wrap up the Smash talk: is Smash a true fighting game?
I would say so.
I think it is.
Definitely.
I would say, I'd go even farther. I would say Smash is, dare I say, the ultimate game. It combines platforming, fighting, and strategy.
You can change everything around. Like, do you want to make it stock or do you want to make it just stamina where it's just straight life?
Yeah. If you're a video game fan, I don't see why there's any reason why you shouldn't have any love for Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
It just encapsulates everything.
I think so. I think with some people that complain is like they get lost on the screen or watching their character. It does take you a lot of time to get used to that.
But there's options.
Yeah.
You can just do 1-on-1s. Or
Yeah.
3, whatever. Anything you want is Smash. It's the Minecraft of fighting
I'm gonna
games.
be honest, if I'm playing against like 8 other people or whatever, like on a giant map, I prefer to be handheld. Just so that way I just feel like I'm more focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah. I think the Switch has finally spoiled us with Smash.
Yeah.
We're like, I have it hooked up to my TV right now, and I know we're going to play later, but I know we're not going to play on the TV probably.
No, we're probably gonna
Yeah,
playing
we're going to play our own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
That's Smash. Smash Ultimate's great. It took me 2.5 years to get it, but I'm glad I fucking finally did. And if you haven't played it, check it out. If you love Smash, this is probably the best it's ever going to get.
Yeah. I would say so.
Anything else you've been playing at all?
Smash Brothers. I mean, let's see here.
It's alright if you haven't.
That's a humdinger.
Yeah.
God, but there was a game that I thought about hooking back up, and I was just like, I just know I'm going to get into it and then walk away from it again. I keep doing it. Not Mother 3. I'm still playing that on my phone.
You're going to be playing that for a while.
Oh yeah, but it's such a great
Yeah.
game just to have on my phone, like,
Yeah.
and it works so well. Again, guys,
You could be playing fucking Sonic Sea Battle.
no Sonic Sea Battle, but yeah, but I have to take that. That's not on my phone.
You could be creating your own LCD.
There is a game called called Moving Eastward or something. It's a new like indie game that's coming out for the Switch. I kind of want it. It looks like an Earthbound game. Looks like it plays like an Earthbound.
So it's like a
game.
retro RPG.
It's like a successor to Earthbound.
I can get behind that.
apparently. I really want to check that out.
You know what game I've talked myself out of buying at least 5 times now because I don't want to pay $60, but I really want to play the new Mario Golf.
Yeah.
I love golf games and I love Mario games, and all the Mario Golf games have been really good.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $60 though.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Not
Fuck
gonna
you,
do it.
Nintendo.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be proud.
Nope.
Uh,
Chopping broccoli. Yeah. Goddamn Nintendo and your bullshit prices. The only reason I bought Smash is because I got it at the pawn shop for $40 sealed. So
yeah.
it's sad when that's a deal. Thanks, Nintendo.
Hey, that's still a good deal for that though. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Um.
I will say what I did jump back into for Jesus Christ, maybe a half hour. You know what has aged pretty badly, and I'm not saying it's a bad game. Yakuza 0 isn't what I remember it.
Really?
I mean, it's been like 4 or 5 years, and I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I fucking loved it. But I just got the fucking, like, you know, you go through your library and your PS4 or whatever, you're like, oh, why not? I'm getting like Bouncer vibes. The Bouncer?
Really? Just from the play?
Maybe I just haven't been invested and I've just been so...
And yeah, the Bouncer was a good game when it first came out, but I remember because that was a PS2 release game too.
Bouncer sucks. The Bouncers always sucked in my opinion.
Well, you can beat it so fast. I just wanted to also like talk about there real quick games that I want to play out that are out right now. That I just, I want to play that Aliens Fireteam Elite that came out. Like I just heard, look, I loved Isolation. I know it's not Isolation. It's not a survival horror game. It's just a team-based kind of a shooter. But whatever. It's the Marines, and apparently it works really well. Psychonauts 2 also came out.
I saw that, yeah.
And I read a big preview about it in Game Informer. It's actually got a 9 rating right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a big one, and we're both probably going to say on our list, Back 4 Blood.
Oh, yeah.
The unofficial predecessor to Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm. That looks really fucking amazing, actually.
Yeah.
This is interesting. This just popped up on my thing. It has no rating. It came out Myst 2021.
I saw that. Yep.
They remade Myst again?
Yep.
Why?
Because there's a market for it.
How many fucking times are we gonna re-hump this game? I played the original one on PC
Well, it's
and
just
beat
like
it as a kid.
fucking Todd Howard just announced Skyrim again. Hey guys,
Oh, yeah,
strap in for the 47th fucking re-release Skyrim. You know why? Because people are going to buy it. Just like I'm sure people are going to buy Myst.
Probably gonna end up fucking buying Myst.
I mean, it's Myst. You know?
Yeah, but I bought so many different versions of it.
Yeah.
And this isn't even on the Switch. It's just on Xbox One.
People are so concerned about like Myst remakes and 47th version of Skyrim remakes when they don't realize like all these great games from back in the day are under $5 where you can buy Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, fucking Doom 64 for dirt cheap right now. You know?
Wasn't there a new Turtles game that came out recently?
They announced it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That shit looks badass. Because it's a true throwback. And hopefully this one doesn't just disappear from the marketplace.
Yeah, right. Because this one does look like it's a great predecessor to Turtles in Time. The Turtles in Time. Remember the remake that they came out with, and it was they updated the graphics.
That's all it is now is a memory, unless you have it still installed, guys.
Yeah, but at the same time too, I wasn't the biggest fan of that. To be honest with you, I would have rather it been Turtles in Time, but you took the arcade version of it, but also added the levels in that were in the SNES version.
You know what I'd like to see? Take the very first Turtles game for the NES, fix all the bullshit in it, because at the end of the day, under all that is a good game waiting to pop out, right? Just all this bullshit in the way of it, stopping it from being a good game.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Especially the RPG elements that were with it and stuff. Like it was
switch your Turtles on the fly.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, I was like, oh my god, really? But c'est la vie. We've gone 30 minutes already. That's all I really got till the break.
Okay, let's go ahead and break it.
I
got more gizzards to munch on anyway.
More gizzards, more wine, and more Olympics. I know the Olympics are over, but they're just beginning here. When we come back, I pass the torch to Tannen, taking up the Tower of Fuckfest to play the awful Track and Field 2 by Konami. I know we said Mega Man Wily Wars. Plans change.
Yeah, well, we're saving that.
We're saving that.
Saving that for a special guest.
I know our buddy Lucas was excited. It's coming. I promise, Lucas.
We also have another great one on the back burner that Travis has to announce. A Game Boy game.
Oh, God. All right, yep.
Yeah.
We have like 3 more episodes mapped out.
Oh, yeah.
When we come back, the reset button, Track and Field 2, Konami's nightmare. Is it that bad? Or we're just bad at it? When we come back, the reset button.
Somebody beat it.
Gizzards.
Ibiki TMT and Fire Pro Wrestling collide to bring you Season Pack 1 DLC with a roster featuring the likes of Optic Decay, Matthias Thrasher, Kite Man, Mellow Dottie, Scott Man, The Bad Guy, Logan Myers, Tannen, Rad Zero, and yours truly. Season Pack 1 DLC now available FireProWrestling.net, Ibiki TMT. Download them today. Come back.
And we're back. The reset button came to Travis. What were we going to segue into right away? Oh, the fact that what we were playing.
Well, you're playing with my Terry figure off
I
there.
was playing with the Terry figure off hand.
He is very poseable.
Yeah, it sounds very dirty. Blue, what's your figure? I can't.
This ain't OnlyFans, guys. You want to pose me, you're gonna pay up, Jack. I don't care what their new standards are, dude. I'm still showing the goods, man.
We are back, Tannen, you're correct. It's Game of the Week time. My favorite time, every episode. But the past couple months, I gotta be honest, Jesus Christ. We're gonna give ourselves a good game? No. Because I know what's coming up in the next couple episodes.
No, yeah, we're scheduled for shitty games.
The only good game we had scheduled is a game we're probably not going to get to for a while because we're saving it for a special in-house guest, who God knows when that's going to happen. Mega Man Wily Wars. But that was promised. Called an audible, changed up the guard. Sorry to you guys. Sorry, Lucas. I know you're looking forward to that. Winter games. Track and Field Dose.
Yes, the anticipated sequel of Track and Field made by Konami. Wow.
You know, can I interrupt real quick?
Sure.
After last episode and this one, I'm going to start calling him Konami.
Yeah, we've been playing some shitty Konami games. You know, we are going bottom of the barrel. It's not like we're like going on top here to like really like do this.
Castlevania, man.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, Haunted Castle, though, is what I'm saying. We played the bastard older brother.
Yeah. Is it worse than Castlevania 64? What would you rather play?
Yes, I would much rather play Castlevania 64.
Yeah. What about Legacy of Darkness?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Simon's Quest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just, there's this,
Yeah. I bring on the Horrible Night to have a curse, for fuck's sake.
yeah.
This is the whole other end of the spectrum.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, today, since we're doing samples of wine, we decided to go with a game that gave us samplings of basically mini games, and the game that we picked was Field and Track 2.
Track and Field,
Or
2.
Track and Field
even.
2, yes.
With 3 fucking games in it.
No, way more. We just kept failing.
We're just terrible.
To actually get to the meat of the game, we sucked so much we couldn't even get to it.
I feel like if this was 9-year-old Travis and 9-year-old Tannen playing that, we would have tore through that motherfucker.
Maybe.
Because when we were kids, our motor skills were so much higher.
I don't think we were getting it right, though. There was something off about the timing. We were fucking... We had fencing down. Fencing was awesome.
Yeah.
Fencing is the first sport that you play
It's
in the Olympic Games.
You can break that in 2 seconds. Just crouch and hit.
And then you have to do the triple jump. Fuck the triple jump. And then you have to swim. And fuck swimming. But yeah.
Is there a knife in here I can just end the pain with?
God, it was so... Yeah, Track and Field 2.
It's exhausting.
Oh God, it was it's as exhausting as being in the Olympic Games.
Gameplay like that should always, till the end of time, I will say, be saved for bonus stages. Like in Street Fighter, when you charge it up and you break the car, or Mortal Kombat, when you break the emerald.
I just, when we played it first, though, I was like, wow, fencing was pretty great. You know what? And then we realized fencing's fucking easy.
Yeah.
And then everything else just went to shit. I even looked up online how to play these fucking games. Somehow I couldn't fucking do it.
Nope. You can't fix a broken game.
No, you can't.
mean-
Well, and the game itself, there's a big intro movie, there's a parade.
They had their shit together,
There's
right?
like music, and the music was good. Everything I was talking about, the graphics were good, the music was good. Where the fuck was the goddamn game? It was like somebody on every Olympic event, probably somebody different programmed everything.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah. And they took like the bottom tier developers. That
Oh yeah.
Like, people shit on Track and Field 1. This is a sequel. Just go do your thing. See what you got, kid.
Yeah, but the designers were like, we're gonna make this game look awesome. We're gonna make it look so good.
Yeah.
The sound.
I can't wait to see the entire crowd covered in purple shirts.
Yeah.
And meth-addicted athletes.
Yeah.
And Anakin Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
The sand is coarse and rough. Like my dick. Padme. Yeah. Yeah, ooh. I mean, but so bad it's good. Let's not get that twisted.
Yeah,
I'm thankful
yeah.
for the awful fucking pictures.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind going back one day on my own and figuring it out. And if I do revisit this game and I'm like, I fucking figured it out, we're gonna have to revisit it.
I would like to revisit it only to see if it's easier with the power pad.
Ooh.
Because that's always the thing. Like, this is the era of the shitty power pad that, James Rolfe would say, cats love to piss on and piss your parents off. But are these games tailor-made, like you literally have to run? Is that... Because it seemed like, yes, we both work 12-hour shifts today. Yes, blah, blah. But we're grown-ass men with pretty exquisite forearm muscles. And no matter how fast we push those goddamn buttons, like, half the meter's all you're getting.
Yeah.
But there's no rhyme or reason. It's broken. It's fixed. It's rigged. Like a goddamn carnival game. Making all the kids cry because you couldn't win your goldfish. And if you do, the goldfish dies in 2 days.
Yeah. I don't know. Like you said, Power Pad game. Fester's Quest. That's a Power Pad game.
What?
You never played Fester's Quest with a power pad?
No.
Dude, it changes the entire fucking game. Because you can just put it on turbo, hit B, and you're like chainsawing everything down.
Okay.
It's
Does it make it a
amazing.
good game?
It does.
Wow. Fester's Quest.
Fester's Quest.
One of the shittiest games ever made.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved that game. You know why? Had a fucking power pad.
You had a power pad?
Yeah.
Rich motherfucker.
Now my dad got it for himself.
Did you have a power glove?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Then I was going to kick you out of the show at that point. Didn't have any of that shit.
No, I had a power pad though because my dad's hands were so big. He complained that he couldn't actually play with the controller, so he got the power pad.
That's fair. That's fair.
And he would actually hold the power pad like a controller.
Was your mom a gamer at all?
Very little. She played Dr. Mario a lot with me,
Okay.
and
That's where I was kind of going. Go on.
and then when things like she played Mario Kart a good bit too.
Let's throw moms under the bus. When your mom and or dad played a game back in the day, did they, in their mind, think that doing this would affect the game?
Yeah,
If you guys can't see me, I'm motioning like making the controller
yeah, you're
jump.
making it go up, but at the same time, like even when we were kids, did we not tilt the controller in driving games sometimes?
No, because I'm not weird. I know how games work even when I was a kid.
Yeah. Well, fuck you, because I even did it because it was just
Well-
it just felt right.
Bush League Tannen.
Carry that 30 pack.
You guys have Bush Apple?
Oh fuck you.
Doesn't even sound good. What part about Bush Apple sounds appealing?
If any of you are listening and you actually have tried this elusive Bush Apple, which is a beer, by the way, I'm not talking about like it's a certain type of apple, like it's an apple that comes from a bush.
It's the vagina apples.
Yeah, that good old Bush Apple.
Good old pussy apple.
But no, I'm talking about like the actual brand Bush new beer, apple flavored Bush beer. Everybody under the sun's been looking for it around here. I feel like it's like an Easter egg thing.
Yeah.
At this point.
If you guys enjoy a cool crisp Bush Apple and you buy it all the time, I just want to, especially if you live in our town, I want you to go fuck yourself because you're making it annoying at my job for all these cock-sucking, hot dog strutting floozies asking me, hey, do you have Bush Apple? No, I'm sold out because some sick fuck thinks that Bush Apple's a good idea and buys it all. Just like somebody thought Track and Field 2 would be a good idea.
You know, I tell you what though, if I find it,
We're doing it on the show?
we're gonna drink some of it.
God damn it. Well, we already did Red's Wicked.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel your pain on
Yeah,
that.
you know what though? Like, what's a good Apple related game? If I find it, we're gonna be playing Kirby.
Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, Big Apple.
Oh no, I was thinking Kirby because there's a bunch of apples in that game.
Okay. A good game.
Yeah, we'll
You see where I was going.
We'll play a good game with a possible shitty beer.
I was taking us down a more downward spiral with Home Alone 2. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, damn, dude.
Thank you for
It's
saying
not even
this.
Christmas, okay?
Christmas.
Home
Schmissmas.
Alone 2 is a Christmas game.
What do you grade Track and Field 2, Tannen? Out of 5.
The music and graphics were good. Out of 5,
How many Bush Apples out of 5 do you give it?
I'll give it a 2.
2?
I feel like we're doing something wrong, so I'll give it a 2.
I'll give it a 2 and a core. An apple core. It's just...
I'll give it a 2 and a Marine Corps.
I agree. The presentation for its time, this is what, 88? 89? It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was graphically and everything. Like, yeah, I really feel like we're doing something wrong.
I get, you know how, like, in modern times, like, stoners will play a game, and when it's, like, a great cutscene, kind of, oh, yeah, time to pack it up, watch the cutscene. I feel like 88 stoners watched the opening ceremonies in this game and packed a bowl. So tip of the hat, Konami. It was long.
It was long.
It was
How long
decent.
did that guy stand at the air? He gets out of the airplane with the stairs come up. And he just stands there and waves. And I was like, "How long is that fucker just gonna stand there and wave? Get off the plane! There's people behind you."
Was that Ronald Reagan?
That was like a civilian plane. That Konami was Konami Airlines.
Yeah, who was that guy?
Some dick that wouldn't get the fuck out of the way. Hey, I'm at the Olympics.
Yeah. I've never yawned on the show. 5 years. Oh, I just broke that streak.
I do it all.
Well, I know you do it all. People expect professionalism coming from me, and I let them down.
Yeah.
Just like this game let me down. Collectors, if this game goes for less than $10, I pick it up, shelf candy.
Yeah.
Just to say, like, hey, I have track
you
and
know,
field.
That's the curious segment of this show. How much is this game worth?
Yeah. I would say no more than 10. I'd say anything more than 5 is,
Oh, that's your friend.
Yeah, get off my shit.
Jeez.
What the fuck is going on?
Ooh.
Thank God the fiance didn't text something sultry. Tannen.
You don't even have a lock screen. Weird.
I trust the people in my life. Sorry you have issues.
Well, something about my Google account made me get one. Anyway,
That's all I got this week, Tannen.
well, I want to see how much this game's worth.
Okay, do.
Keep up the banter. Let's see what eBay says.
Banter. Sweet banter. Ice cold, cool crisp hurts your teeth banter. Pop a top. Watch the NASCAR race, drink a bunch of
It
banters.
goes for like $3 to $5.
Hey, pick it up.
Yeah.
I
I would own it.
You know what?
Shit.
You know what I'm going to do payday? I'm going to buy it for the sake of the show. Just to sit it there. So you can look at it.
Yeah.
See, you get it too good. You guys don't know. He gets to look at Majora's Mask. He gets to look at Famicom Mario 3. He gets to look at good games. I'm going to change that. WCW Backstage Assault's buried. And that's the worst wrestling game ever made. It's buried for a
Never
reason.
say what the fuck's the blue one behind the fat guy.
WCW Backstage Assault, the worst wrestling game ever made, where you never wrestle in a ring. It's awful.
So it's just all backstage assault.
Terrible.
Do you get to wrestle somebody in like a random like basketball court in Brooklyn, or do you get to wrestle somebody like in a bar?
No, you just
you
wrestle
just-
them backstage in the arena.
That's
And
not-
wrestling is I'm being generous.
Yeah, there's you don't get out on the street. You're not in the middle of a mall where there's like mannequins that you can pick up and slam over people.
You remember-
how fucking badass would that have been?
Do you remember in the best wrestling game ever made, No Mercy, where you could go backstage and you could do all this, there's all sorts of stuff to do back
Yeah.
there. Nope. And the entire game's called Backstage Assault!
Which sounds really horrible.
It sounds like a bad porn, right?
Yeah, backstage assault.
Backdoor Assault.
Yeah, well, this is the sequel to Backdoor Assault.
I feel it. Got a little hard. One more time, Tannen, before we get out of here. With my pre-cum dripping down my shorts and all. That's a joke, guys.
Loady load.
Where can everyone catch us?
Well, you can catch me at O'Tannen's Bum at Twitter. I started up a TikTok. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about TikTok. So bitch. Started a TikTok. I only have one video up. But it's also at O'Tannen's Bum.
My co-host is now a 15-year-old girl. Check out my TikTok.
Fuck you, man. I'm going to make it a comedy thing. I already filmed mine at work.
It was good.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
enjoyed it. I totally ripped it off.
Yeah,
too.
you did. Yes, you did. You ripped off the whole thing. I actually took it, made it better. Fuck you.
That's what I do. I
You know
come
what?
in, I clean up messes.
Mine's cute and innocent. His comes back with a TVMA rating.
Call me the cleaner.
So yeah, at O'Tannen's Bum at TikTok. Holy shit. Never thought I'd be saying that. God knows how long that's going to last.
Me either.
But if you want to see some footage of me at work, go ahead.
If you start sending me videos, by the way, I'll totally edit them for you and put them on the channel. You don't got to resort to TikTok.
Yeah, this was just on the fly. Oh, look, I came up with an idea real quick.
It's just a thought.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Maybe the viewers don't want to start a TikTok just to see your stuff. Because they're not teenage girls. Chicken gizzards.
Yeah, chicken gizzards. Also, check me out.
Follow Tannen on his TikTok and watch
Yeah,
me eat
follow-
chicken gizzards
Oh,
on TikTok.
yeah. You know what? That's going to be my next
You
thing.
should. Dip them
Gonna
in
be my
ketchup.
next
Dip all
funny-
the sauces. Try a new sauce with them.
Oh, man.
Tartar. Honey mustard.
I don't know about tartar.
Yeah, that's...
That's
But
pushing it.
I believe in you.
Yeah. I believe in tartar. Well, I mainly believe in gizzards. Anyway, though, too, you can check us both out. Of course, check out our Facebook page, The Reset Button, with Dan and Travis. It is fucking great.
It's fucking great.
You should definitely give it some love, because Travis no longer has a Twitter,
Nope.
but you can check him out at HibickiTMD on Instagram.
Yes.
Um,
It's fucking great.
it's fucking great. I have an Instagram. I don't remember what my handle is.
Is it Tannen?
No,
Smita?
no, it's got nothing.
Tannen Smita?
I think it's O'Tannen's bum, to be honest with you, but I don't remember. Or it might be Biff Tannen.
I like. How have you not parodied Biff Tannen more for like your names?
What are you looking at, butthead?
Yeah. Why don't you make like a tree?
Get out.
Fuck off.
Say hi to your mom for me.
Is that it?
I don't know. What else are you supposed to hit that like and subscribe button as always.
They can buy our merch.
You
at
can
a
also
place.
buy.
They can get it somewhere.
Yeah, fuck it. You do the rest of it.
Union Smack the BigCartel.com. Thank you, Optic Decay at Optic Decay on Twitter and Instagram for the goddamn amazing new logo
Yes.
and design.
Yes. Yes.
He's the man.
Especially love that new design. I feel like there's one thing we're missing. I don't know. We're drunk on wine. This is the first time I think we've ever done an episode like this.
No, it's not. We've got drunk.
But drunk on wine like this is different.
This is a sexy episode.
Yeah, this is a sexy episode.
Take it to the Far East.
Classy, you son of a bitch. Yeah, taking it to the Far East, the Far Eastern Shore.
Every time like I'm about to like officially take it home, Oracle like comes up and rubs my leg. She's like, "Don't stop the show yet."
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about? Oracle's Tannen's dog.
Yeah, Oracle is my dog, and we've talked about her before. Go ahead. You never show pictures of her when we talk about her. So.
We'll do it right now. There you guys looking at it. Look at that derpy face.
Oracle, you doof.
Derpy face.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Don't stop the show, guys.
Yeah, gee, it's not on my account.
Next time we'll review Begging Strips, Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
You know you didn't need it.
Was there ever an All Dogs Go to Heaven video game?
No. Wasn't that a traumatized? No, they come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All Dogs Go to Heaven too.
There were McDonald's toys that I had. I remember that.
Yeah. I bring up a kids movie, and I bring up a video game based off a kids movie. And you go, wouldn't that have traumatized children?
I know what we forgot to do.
Oh, what?
And it's my turn for Game of the Week next week. And somebody already knows what it is. I know summer's over, but we're going to the fumes of summer, right? The tail end asshole of August. What's one of the biggest thing kids do in the summer? Go to summer camp. So it's only fitting that next week's Game of the Week, we get a little deadly. Camp Deadly. I'm talking Simpsons Escape from Camp Deadly on the Game Boy. Are you ready, Tannen? It's not Space Mutants. It's not versus the world.
So slapping you back with if we do.
This is a Simpsons game. It's actually beatable. I promise.
Oh, really?
It's not that bad. It's shit, but it's
we
not
might
bad.
do a double feature too because I'm thinking Ren and Stimpy, Space Cadets.
We talked about this.
Oh, come on.
We're gonna run out of shit if we do double features.
No, it's a Game Boy double feature.
I guess. I get it. Game Boy, Schmame Boy.
If it works and if we can get it lined up, but definitely we're gonna have some Camp Nightmare going on.
Camp Deadly.
Camp Deadly, I mean, and wasn't there a Treehouse of Horror?
Yes.
Game Boy game?
Yeah. I don't know if it was Game Boy. I know there's a Treehouse of Horror game.
I'm pretty sure it was Game Boy. We'll save that for October.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I know there was Radioactive Man was what, NES?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was the direct sequel to Versus the World.
Yeah. Which they got a little bit better, but Jesus Christ. We'll get there.
It was still horrible.
We'll save that.
That was still horrible.
I got Simpsons rants for days with the games. And the one game that was awesome we should have got, we never got! Unless you had a Commodore 64 or a fucking DOS.
Or a PS3 from years ago, which again, you can't download it anymore.
Yeah. But
You know what I'm talking about.
I've got it somewhere if we ever want to go that route and give ourselves a good game for once. Although we won't be able to do it multiplayer.
Figure that out.
We will. Until next time, guys, the reset button. Thanks for joining us. Until then, Tannen, let's hit it.